So, recently I heard something that was just absolutely hilarious, and it led to the question, how much would you pay for a used condom? Because apparently Belle Delphina is selling her used condom from her first porn shoot, which I find hilarious. And I hope she makes a lot of money, but it kind of reminds me of how modern art is basically a way to launder money. Anyhow, this is OTR, Ogre and Corgi, and this is just my thoughts on the issues. The issues that really in this fact are hilarious and don't matter. But if you like what I'm doing or hate what I'm doing, like, and subscribe, comment if you so choose. Let's get into this. Yeah, you find something like this, and you just look at it and you go, people are actually going to bid on this. Which, it reminds me of modern art, where just a while back there was a guy who taped a banana to the wall, duct taped it to the wall, and they said it was art. Someone actually paid $21,000 for, the banana on the wall. Now you see, why would anybody sane would look at that and go, why would you pay that? And like, drugs, something illegal, something you owe people for that you can't admit or change the money by hand. So you do this absurd, 5-year-old looking art piece, and then you say it's a modern masterpiece of blah blah blah, and then you sell off the modern masterpiece from some absurd amount, and then the money changes hands, and people are like, oh, okay, well, so there's something you can legitimately say is sold. The other way of doing this too is the way to, you see this on the mega level where people have the charities, and you look at the charity and like 90%, if not 99% of the money is getting, paid to different people in their family. It can't directly go to the person that it's affecting, but it goes to everybody else, all the chairmen and all. So basically everybody that's related to somebody is now making like $300,000 a year. Well, not every year, but this year, and for a few years there. And then one day the taxes come out and people realize it only takes about a year or so for the taxes to come out, and they're like, oh, wow, that's out of all those millions of dollars, that's all that went to actually doing what you claim to do. And by then, it's like that old line, well, I already have your money, so piss off. That's kind of the way things are. But you see these absurd things, like how much would you pay for Belle Delphina's condom? Used condom. Like some other dude schlong was in that. That's nuts. And then you think to yourself, well, while that's completely crazy, and number one, because Belle Delphina is not exactly, she's not really a mega star. She's kind of a YouTube star, a Twitch star. She's not, if you go outside of the whole, young person internet sphere, not many people are going to know who the fuck she is. But because there's that kind of star effect, instantly there is some idiot that's going to pay that. And I would say a lot of people look at that and go, that's so ridiculous. But look, if Mick Jagger did something back in the day, and it was some weird thing, and it can be verified that, yes, it was involved with Mick Jagger, or Lenny Kravitz, or anybody, pick your star, your major star, and this item had something to do with them, instantly it's worth more money. It just has to be something that's kind of weird, because if it's just like a pop can or something, nobody's going to care. Well, some people will still want it. Well, this was when he was on the film set of blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Well, like something that was absurd as a used condom. Yeah, there are fucking nutcases that'll pay for that. Because it's really like memorabilia. And this is the world we live in. That's why when I hear people complaining about how hard it is to get by in America and all that crap, I'm just like, yeah, get real. Come on, get real. This is as good as it gets. We're living pretty damn good here. I mean, despite all the issues, the little problems, the election hiccups, it's a pretty good time to be alive. I'm actually interested to hear how much she makes off a bunch of stupid chumps. But all the same, this is OTR, Ogre, and Corgi, and hey, you like what I'm doing, like, link, and subscribe. You hate it, do it anyways. Anyhow, maybe next I'll do Joe Rogan versus Bob Dylan. Y'all have a good night.